Welcome to the show. I'm Jen. My guest today is Thomas Barr, Vice President of Business Development for Local First Arizona. And you're going to learn a lot about Local First if you don't know Local First, and you need to know Local First because they're doing some phenomenal things and have been for a really long time here in the Valley. So welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me.
I'm excited to learn more about Local First, and I'm a native. I've learned you're a native.
I am.
So what a great person to represent a organization that's supporting local businesses.
Sure.
So let's just start out by talking about what Local First is and the impact that Local First is making in the Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. So Local First Arizona is a nonprofit organization. We were founded in 2003 by Kimber Lanning, who's an entrepreneur herself. A lot of people know some of her stores like Stinkweeds Records on Central and Camelback or the Modified Arts in downtown Phoenix. Local First Arizona focuses on growing a stronger local economy. We know that in order to build a strong economy, we have to do that through locally owned businesses. And so we work to make the economy more sustainable and equitable through helping diverse communities have access to resources and information. And we educate the public about the importance of supporting locally owned businesses and how important they are to the infrastructure of our communities.
So twofold, helping the local business within their organization, giving them tools and resources, as well as getting the average person within the community to go in and spend money or patronize their business to help support them.
Yeah, you can't have one without the other, right? So on one end, we are getting people excited and motivated about all of the great locally owned businesses that we have in Arizona. This is everything from, where you might get your coffee or where you go out to a restaurant to how you spend your money regularly, right? Where are you getting your oil changed or your tires changed? What salon are you going to? Even what grocery store are you going to? And so getting people information about how much more of an impact is made in the community when you support those businesses. And then we work directly with the businesses to help them be competitive, right? We joke, nobody wants to go to a local business if you look at the website and the hours are different than the hours posted when you show up, right? And so we work with businesses to help them get creative about having great customer service, unique products, having the best expertise on staff. And so that when you go to that business, you walk away and you tell 10 other people because you had such a great experience.
That's wonderful, because a lot of the corporate entities have that support from a home office or a corporate headquarters or something. And a local business may not have some of those resources. They're smaller, maybe entrepreneurial, and they're wearing lots of hats. So you can provide them more of those tools and resources. So.
Absolutely, yeah. We get our businesses to get creative as they can. We call it leveraging your localness. How can you leverage the fact that you're a local business to your advantage? We even train our businesses to look around, look at other businesses, even the big boxes, right? What are they doing and what types of experiences are they offering? And how might you offer a different one? I joke sometimes, everybody knows of the dreaded experience when you walk into a Starbucks and they get your name wrong on your cup. If you're a local coffee shop, how about learning the name of every single person that walks through that door?
Yeah, so that's great. It makes a difference. So what is the economic impact truly? Everyone wants to support local because sometimes they just think, oh, I want to support local. They think it's cool. But there's actually a true economic impact greater than other businesses in our economy. So what is some of that?
We know for every $100 that you spend with a local business, $45 stays right in your community.
Wow.
If you spend that same $100 at a national chain, only $13 stays here. So it's about 3.5 times more of your money.
Jeez.
Huge economic impact. And the thing that we usually don't think about is what a business does with our money after we spend it with them, right? You might think, $5 at a chain store, $5 at a local store might not make much of a difference. But what that local business is doing is they're turning around and they're hiring other locally owned businesses. They're hiring web developers, graphic designers, accountants, right? All of these businesses that we never really hear about on the news or read about in the newspaper. But we refer to them as secondary jobs, all the jobs that make the world go round, these business services, right? And those businesses are being supported every time you go and you walk into a locally owned business too.
I love hearing that too.
Yeah.
as a local business. So you're doing a lot to serve these businesses, but you have also been recognized for a lot of your accomplishments and awards. And how do you find time to do that? And why is that also important to you?
Yeah, we hear the term a lot, work-life balance. I just think of it as a work-life integration. When you find something that you're passionate about and that's really important to you, it just is a part of who you are. And so I don't view the work that I do at Local First as really a job at all. I view it as something that's really important to me. I've grown up here, lived here my whole life, always cared a lot about this place, and believe that it takes all of us to make it better. And so I believe that that's what Local First Arizona is doing.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you should be recognized for that, and the whole team, and Kimber. She's
Absolutely.
obviously building something great over there. So what do you see sort of on the horizon? We've had some challenges, zigzags, as I like to say, over the last couple years with the economy and businesses.
Yeah.
What do you sort of see on the horizon from your perspective, or what you're seeing with the businesses you talk to coming up in the future?
Yeah, the really rewarding thing about our work is that we get to see so much innovation. Anytime that there's a shift in the market or challenges brought upon locally owned businesses, you got to remember we're talking about the most innovative, adaptive, hardworking classification of people that probably exist, right? You're dealing with different changes, challenges every single day, and you've got to pivot and adapt. And so we've been able to see so many unique transformations in the small business community, businesses altering the style of business that they have, how they communicate. Again, the level of service that they're providing is increasing, while also at the same time monitoring changes in consumer behavior. People are shopping online more, so how are small businesses adapting to that, right? And so we're seeing more and more businesses get creative with how they stay in business, and we've seen a lot of businesses persevere and thrive actually through a lot of the challenges that we've seen recently.
Yeah, that was a big one when things started happening and changing in our world. The pivot or perish is what I said,
Sure.
but the technology and innovation was a big part, curbside and virtual, and so I do see that is a big way that businesses can continue to stay thriving and relevant as we go through the different habits that we've all sort of adopted.
Yeah, we talk to our businesses a lot about those changes that happened over the past couple of years. Consumers aren't going to let go of all of that, right? So how can you be adaptive and serve the people coming into your business in a variety of ways?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for people who want to be more aware, whether that's on the business side and they're hearing what you're saying about the value of Local First Arizona, as well as just the community to get involved to support more local?
Yeah, if you're a local business out there, I'd say don't be on an island. Collaboration and community is key in order for you to be a strong, thriving business. And we have a network for you if you want to get involved and be a part of it. And so reach out to your fellow small business owners, collaborate with them, market together, right? Don't be a business that's on your own. If you're a everyday regular person out there that's thinking, how can I support my community more? I'd say we all have a stake in owning the economy, right? A lot of the times we think that the economy is run really far away, right, by people that make decisions for us. But what I like to tell people is that the only person that controls how you spend your money is you. At the end of every day, the money in your pocket is yours, and you can choose to support the businesses in your community, or you cannot choose to do that. And so I'd encourage people to think about what kind of community do you want to see? Do you want to see it with more locally owned businesses in it or not? And you have an opportunity to support them.
That's wonderful. Well, as a local business owner, coming from a family of local business owners, I truly applaud the support and everything that you're doing, and I appreciate it, and I see a lot more for Local First Arizona as more local businesses launch through everything that's going on and need more support too. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching Now with Jen. We'll see you next time.